Hi, my name is Ryan,
And my name is Aditya.
and for our final project, we did the game Tetris.
Now, Ryan, how do we start the game?
That's a great question, Aditya. First, wait,
First,
hi, my name is Ryan,
and my name is Aditya.
and for our final project, we did the game Tetris.
Now, Ryan, how do we start this game?
That's a great question, Aditya. First, you go into the terminal, and then you type in Python, the file name. This starts the start screen for the game Tetris.
As you can see, you could press any key to start the game. And once you press that first key, the first piece begins to fall down. You can press the left and right arrow key to move the piece laterally across the board. But wait, there's more. You can also press the up arrow key to rotate any piece however you like. Whenever a row is filled, it will clear, as we just saw with this last piece. You can see that on the top left is a score counter that changes based on how many rows are cleared. Now Ryan, how can we even lose this game?
That's a great question. Once the shapes stack up all the way to the top, it'll show a screen that says you lose.
That's
Then,
unfortunate, but at least you have a shot to win.
then after 2 seconds, the game restarts itself.
Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of this game, Ryan. For this project, we downloaded three things: Pygame, Time, and Random.
So Aditya, what is Pygame?
That's a great question. Pygame is a graphics module that helps in making 2D games such as Tetris. You can see in the very beginning we have some of our variables, such as display width, display height, white, and black. This helps with making the colors and the general size of the screen. Now Ryan, would you like to talk about some of these functions?
Yes, I would. The first three functions are shift board down, clear line, and new board. The first two, shift board down and clear line, are solely for clearing lines and moving the board down after a line is cleared. New board makes a board full of rectangles, and draw board draws that into the display screen. For choose shape, we made a dictionary and assigned values to all the shapes, and we would generate a random value and return it for each shape. For make shape, we would put a value of 1 into each rectangle, and that would correspond to that rectangle being filled. For this function, we drew a template for every shape and its rotated form. Then there's text objects, message display, and end game, and these are only for losing the game. But wait, there's more. There's also start menu, and that's what you saw in the very beginning. Here, it codes in the text that says Tetris, press any key to start. This keeps track of the events that go on, such as a key going down or a mouse going over. If a key goes down, then it starts the game loop, which is Tetris. In the beginning of the game loop, it sets up a new board, and it always starts the shape as an L, and it sets up the coordinates for where the shape begins. While the game is not exiting, it checks if we want to quit, and it checks the events. If the event is a key up, which is the up arrow key, it rotates the shape, which is all these if statements here. Then if the event is right, which is the right arrow key, it moves the shape to the right by one value, which is changing the column y by 1. And here are all the if statements for each shape. If you press left, which is the left arrow key, it moves the y value -1, which is moving it left. And here are all the if statements that check for each shape. After checking if it can move left or right, it fills the background with black, and it checks if you've lost. If you've lost, it would end game, which goes to the function that was made before this. Then it draws the board, counts the number of lines made for the score, and updates the screen, which is pygame.display.update. Then it checks if the blocks can fall, and we did this by checking if the rectangles underneath the shape are zeros, which mean nothing are in that area. If it is 0, then it moves down and it fills those rectangles. And these are all the if statements for each shape. At the very end, it updates the display again, and clock.tick just shows how fast the game runs, and 60 is basically the frames per second. After this loop, it keeps looping until the player wants to end. At the bottom here basically starts the game, which is start menu, and quits if the game quits.
Wow, Ryan, that was very insightful.
I agree, Aditya.
Now I hope all of you guys enjoyed this game.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
watching.
watching.